Just give me a few minutes while I find the intro because the old one is kind of having what of you know. Just give me a few minutes, then we can begin. How's it going, guys? It's me, Ivan Vacancy. No, it's 23rd Entertainment Pictures. My bad. And today I'm going to show you how you can install Windows 10 on VirtualBox. I made a tutorial about it 4 weeks ago on our Ivan Make Sync channel with the VMWare Workstation 17, but now there might be major changes to the VirtualBox machine or our VMware Workstation 17 in the last video, but now it's time for a VirtualBox guide. So what you need is the followings you will see on the side. You need a VirtualBox, which I will do that right here. You need your VirtualBox 7.18 packages. If you're on Windows, it also supports Mac OS, Apple, Linux, solid host, and that. Now, if you already done it already, go ahead and load up a new tab. Click on the button and click on the one where you're looking for. If you're looking for a thing where you're looking for, or you're just gonna say that. So on the bottom, we're gonna look for the current 22H2 64-bit. Click on Show All, then locate the Windows 10 22H2 on the VirtualBox machine. I know it's going to be taking about a few minutes or two because this machine will take about a few minutes, so I'm going to switch back to our picture so it won't be seeing the full of them. However, it might take about a few minutes or two, or taking it long, so no worries. Now, after it is completed, we need to make sure that we're going to be doing this procession. Now, it's much before. Everything's all settled in. Everything's all set. Yes. Now, as you can see, remember to follow the instructions as provided. So, we're going to create a Windows 10 VM. I'm going to click on New. Now under here, click on ISO, and locate the Windows 10 22H2 64-bit. I'm going to name that Windows 10 in the top of the screen. Make sure we're on the Windows 10 64-bit, not on the other side, because if you do, then it will just say yeah. Because if you try to do that with the thing right here, make sure we are not in the things right here. So if you do, it's not going to bother with it. So I recommend you just do that. So we are on the Windows 10. Make sure we are on in 64-bit, not in Windows 11. We're on the current original Windows 10. Make sure to click on Skip Unintended Installation. Under hardware, it's much the same, except with a few. I'm going to allocate it between these things, making it 4 gigabytes. I'll leave it as a 3, so I won't bother to do that. Now, moving on to our things. So for Windows 10, it allocates more than 50 gigabytes. Windows 10 requires about 60 or 70 gigabytes to run it smoothly. I'm going to leave it as a 50 or just say 60 for this process. So I'm going to leave it as a 50 for this tutorial as a default, yes. Or I can see that, just so that, or just say 60 or say, oh, I'll just leave it 50 for now. Click on Finish on your screen. Open Settings. Make sure we're in the process. So we have everything. Make sure if you enable 3D acceleration, you can see we have the 3D acceleration. If you want, it's up to you. We can enable 3D acceleration and bump to 256 gigabytes if you wish to for the 3D acceleration. I know I think I'm a little bit glitchy sometime, but however, I think this might cause a glitch. So if you want to turn it off, up to you, or if not, so. Make sure everything's all settled in. After this is complete, click OK to proceed it. Now we can start the VirtualBox machine by clicking on the Start button on the top of the screen and launch it up. Your VM is going to load into a new window, and it's going to load into the Windows 10 setup. In case you may note, you can see on the side, it may have encounter experience issues. However, it may encounter problems. Once on the Windows 10 setup, as you can see, it says Windows, Microsoft Corporation, all rights reserved, and there's no copyright date on this because it's similar to the one that was seen in the one from Windows 11. So I'm going to click on the next button on Windows 10 setup, then on this screen, then install now, right there. Now, unlike the one from Windows 8 and 8.1, it's much different than the last two. It's going to ask me for my product key, but I don't have a product key anyway, so I'm going to choose I don't have a product key, and this will bypass this. Under select the operating system you want to install, we have a few options we can select. Because my PC is running Windows 10 Pro, I'm going to choose Windows 10 Pro as this. Hit the next button, then accept the license terms and conditions. I recommend you read them before you continue. Under which type of installation do you want, choose custom, then choose the drive we allocated earlier. Then hit the next. Then Windows 10 will now install to your VirtualBox machine. I know this will be taking about a few minutes, same thing as Windows 7, except with a few, with a different background. However, it's much different than Windows 7, except with a few differences. I'm going to switch back to my picture, and we promise you'll see the best once you see this point. No worries. Oh, sorry. Now, like when it reaches to the Windows needs to restart continue, you will say it will be ask you to press any key to boot from a CD or DVD. Please do not press anything. Let it pass. And now Windows 7 or no Windows 10 will set things up. Now during the installation, you will see this process making this worth it. However, I'm going to do this real quick and then I'll let you know. As you can see, it's getting ready. So I'm going to come back with a few minutes. And during this process, you see the Windows 10 picture as prompted. Well, I will write down in the comments on some of the videos I just did. Okay, once it says to press any key to move from CD to D, do not press anything. Let it pass through. You'll see this. Under let's start with this region. Is this right? Hit yes, because I live in the United States. If it says US, if you're in the right keyboard layout, do the same thing. We are not adding it. Now we have some important step to do. Now, during the process, you will see the pressing key to move from CD or DVD. Please do not press anything when it passes through. And during this, I'm going to pause this and record it for a few minutes. So you'll see you sit back and relax. I'm going to go ahead and mute for a while, and you'll see that message. Now, you'll be prompted to set up. So I'm going to set up for personal use and click Next. Now, I want to talk about creating a local account. As you can see, there's an option right here which says offline account. You can click offline account and it will just skip past that. You can sign in to enjoy if you just set, and you can also I'll leave it as limited experience. I'll just type in my things real fast. I'm going to enter it up. And by the way, I'm not going to bother showing it because it's just kind of two things here. So yeah. Anyways, I won't bother showing it up real quick. So you will see this screen. So anyways, we're going to move on to, as you can see, on most local accounts, you see the questionnaire. So you see your name, depending on your things right there. So you see of your things right there. So you ask you for your names here. I'm gonna go ahead and enter my answers. Hit next. So under security test is right here. I'm gonna go ahead and uh, I can say I can say the name of the city or just say that. So I'm gonna go ahead and say. Uh, I don't have any clue, so I'm gonna say Ansnache because that's not the one we're looking for because I don't have anything. Uh, under what my question is. I don't have a thing. I'm just gonna say my name on it. I'll leave it as my first name. Go ahead and accept that. And here we're going to skip that as well. Choose accept. And now your thing is going to begin. During this process, you'll see the screen and you'll search for display some drivers. Hang in there tight. Just hold on a sec. Now, once you're satisfied that, you'll be prompted to our desktop. I'm going to click continue here. This is an offline account, so I'm going to start without my data and then hit continue, and we're going to continue without Google data and start browsing. There we go. We have done it. We're satisfied. Next, we need to install VirtualBox Guest Editions. This will allow to add some drivers, enable full screen mode, enhance performance, and provide functional personality. To do this, click on Devices at the top and click Guest Edition CD Image. Then load a File Explorer on your VirtualBox machine. As you can see, OneDrive is not there yet, but I don't know what's going to happen here. And on here, click on VirtualBox Guest Editions, then open up your thing. Once it's on the site, you will be prompted to do this on your progress. So on this one, click on the VirtualBox Guest Editions, Windows Editions to the VM. Then wait for it until the screen pops up, and then once it runs appropriately, you'll be prompted to select this. Hit yes on the screen. On this one, click on next, then again, then select install. VirtualBox Guest Editions will now install to your VirtualBox VM. I know this will encounter with issues. Your VM might flicker at the point at all. Once you're done, click finish, then it's going to restart. Now during the restart, you might see something a little bit similar to this. Once you're back in your VM and have everything installed, we can now eject our VirtualBox VM, or no, the Guest Edition CD. Before we do anything, click on View, hit full screen mode, prompted, click Switch. And then your VM will be on full screen and take the resolution of your monitor. Go and enable, take out full screen mode, and then we should be good to go. Now open up File Explorer on your VirtualBox machine, click on this PC, On here, click on the VirtualBox Guest Editions here, and then eject it. And that's pretty much it to installing Windows 10 in a VirtualBox VM. If this video helped, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. In case you missed it, wish to, I'm happy to do, and I'll be happy to assist you with more performances. But however, I have a few bonuses I have to cover today. Let me say, if as you can tell, if you're having encounter problems, let me show you real quick. If you're having trouble with Microsoft Edge, I might show you how you can install a modern one, like Firefox, Google Chrome, or something that's a bit nice to you. Or activating your product, which that will also give you a nice idea. So let me say you want to activate your product and you're encountering issues. So I'm gonna go ahead and begin, and I'm not gonna bother showing my product key for some reasons because I don't want to make it happen to me, and I don't want to make it happen. So, anyways, let me go ahead and run it up, and I'll go ahead and begin installing these things. I'll go ahead and hit devices, share quick run, and host a guest. And copy this. I'm going to copy this right here from the thing on my host machine, and then paste into here. And then hit enter. I know this will be encounter problems with it, however, it may encounter issues when personalizing your VM. I'll begin dragging my photos here so we can get some access. I'm going to drag my thing here into our pictures folder. Make sure we're settled in, and then we can start customizing it. Anyways, that's pretty much it to installing Windows 10 in a VirtualBox VM. If this video helped, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I promise so, please ensure if you liked the tutorial. If you liked it, be sure to comment and subscribe and smash that like button. So I'm going to end this video here, and I hope you guys did. And if you featured it, if you loved it, I'm happy to. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoy, and thank you very much for watching. So, in the meantime, I can show you a few things to cover. Right now, as you can see, if we are connected to the internet, as you can see, we're connected to our network settings. But however, I have a few things. If you want to install something, let me show you. Like if you want to install Chrome, Firefox, or something nice. If you load up Microsoft Edge, as you can see, we have everything all settled in. However, that's quite kind of nice if you wish to. If you wish to install Google Chrome or any other things, let me show you what this also supports for YouTube. If you select that, you will see the MP4 websites, you will see everything with supported devices, which it features all the lists with Google Chrome, Firefox, or Safari. You will see these things: Chrome, Firefox, anything. You should be able to load and watch YouTube videos. That should work fine. That also works with it. That's kind of neat. We can also watch YouTube videos. However, most of them so if you search on Firefox or Opera. However, it may encounter problems with it. With that being said, thanks for watching. And if you did, ensure you like and subscribe and smash that like button. In that honor words, I forgot to mention about the movies. Make sure movies and TV will also work. Make sure movies and TV might work as well. Let me go and drag a video here so we can show you. Make sure that the video is working. I'm gonna play it. Let me drag a video here. Make sure it's working. Make sure we're working. I'm gonna play video. Make sure that the video is working. If not, then yeah. Let me go ahead and play video. Make sure we're working. We're gonna play. Let me just go and drag a music video. Let's drag that. Let's make sure the video player works. There we go. That one worked. However, I found that the drag and drop might be a little glitchy sometimes, but not worries. Well, anyways, guys, I'm going to end it here. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you in my next one. Thank you very much for watching. Meet you again in the next later date. Hope you guys did, and thank you very much for watching. We'll see you then. Take care of yourselves, and goodbye. And we'll be taking a few minutes from, we'll be taking a break from a few tutorials, and then we're going to come back with you until at that later date. Until then, I'm going to end it here, and I'll see you next time. Peace out, peep.